Understanding cannot find symbol errors for ServantObjectExt in MyServerStub.java. When working with Java and using the JacORB framework, you might encounter the cannot find symbol error for ServantObjectExt in your MyServerStub.java file. This type of error can be frustrating, especially if you're not sure what is causing it. Let's take a closer look at the most common reasons behind these errors and how to resolve them. What does cannot find symbol mean? In Java, the cannot find symbol error typically occurs during the compilation phase when the compiler is unable to resolve a symbol. This means that the compiler doesn't recognize the reference to a class, variable, or method. In this specific case, the symbol in question is ServantObjectExt. Common causes. Here are some of the usual suspects that lead to this error. 1. Missing import statements. One of the most common reasons for a cannot find symbol error is missing import statements. If ServantObjectExt is not imported correctly, the compiler won't be able to identify it. Make sure you have the necessary import statement for ServantObjectExt in your MyServerStub.java file. 2. Incorrect class path configuration. Java relies heavily on the class path to locate classes and packages needed for compilation. If the JacORB libraries are not included in the class path, the compiler won't be able to find ServantObjectExt. Ensure that your class path includes the necessary JacORB jar files. Three. Spelling and typo errors. Sometimes, the simplest issues can be the hardest to spot. Double-check for any typos or spelling mistakes in your code. A slight misspelling such as ServerObjectExt instead of ServantObjectExt can easily lead to a cannot find symbol error. 4. Incorrect JacORB version. If you're using an older or incompatible version of JacORB, ServantObjectExt might not be available. Verify that you're using a version of JacORB that includes ServantObjectExt. Updating to the latest version of JacORB might resolve this issue. 5. Repository issues. If you work in a team environment, it's possible the issue lies in the version control repository. Ensure all team members are using the same versions of the required libraries and that code changes have been properly synchronized. Conclusion. Understanding the cause of cannot find symbol errors for ServantObjectExt in MyServerStub.java can save you considerable time and effort. By checking for missing imports, ensuring correct class path configuration, avoiding typographic errors, verifying JacORB versions, and addressing potential repository issues, you can resolve this issue more efficiently. By systematically eliminating each of these possible causes, you can get your Java code back on track and working smoothly with JacORB.